Impasse.
Magic comes with experiencing. Grade 0 Lesson 2, Senses 1. Exploring and expanding the senses. The practice of magic involves different types of sensitivities. In childhood, we discovered that physical objects can be measured, tested, and proved. But there are sensations that we cannot measure, test, or prove. When you go camping with friends, everyone agrees that the bonfire in front of you exists. But you can feel a strange connection with the fire, see figures swirling in the flames, some disturbing presence watching you in the woods. That kind of sense that we should explore and expand. Therefore, it is mandatory to always have a black book with us, to write down our experiences with these sensations, dreams, results, and experiences of our exercises. In each exercise, we should write down variations of what we feel, but taking care not to be manipulated by our mind. It usually plays tricks. A good example is you always put yourself down in many situations in your life and tell yourself, everything I do goes wrong. Like attracts like, and the universe understands this negative vibration and sends you answers in that same frequency. Ready? Everything will go wrong in your life. That's simple. Knowing how to vibrate your senses, changing anger, depression, heartbreak, or lack of self-love into something beneficial for you, will make you attract better things. If it's going wrong, take it easy, control yourself, start over. There is the law of rhythm, which says that the amount of ills we receive and the amount of blessings are in the same proportion. Being a magician is taking better advantage of our benefits and knowing how to deal with the ills. Who told you it would be easy? There are people with these senses born from birth, but that doesn't mean you can't touch yours. Forget the idea that there are only those who are born knowing. These people see, hear, and feel phenomena that cannot be measured, and not everyone is able to experience it. In short, developing the ability to go beyond the physical senses is the most difficult practice for a practitioner of magic. Some will do better than others, quickly reaching this goal, but anyone can develop psychic abilities to be able to perform an effective rite. Most people have this ability, but they don't understand it. They start crying, even without having heard of the death of a loved one, like my grandmother, moments before, when the phone will ring, like my wife, or they feel the presence and smell of human flesh of death hours before someone close dies, like me. From now on, we will address each of these types of perception, although they are intertwined. We will use the physical senses, but it is at the root of common sense that psychic perception works. Sight. Discovering a new way of looking at things is fundamental to the practice of magic. To produce an incantation, spell, or ritual, we use energy flow visualization. Visualizing desires and results clearly makes our rituals achieve the desired results. The main sense we use to observe the world is vision. When we are in a place that brings us peace, be it a flowery garden, park, or waterfall, we observe the beauty of the place. Following the hearing, we hear the song of birds, the fall or flow of water, the wind in the trees, awakening intimate feelings. The first task will be to notice when our perception of the outside world to the inner world, becoming good at observing with eyes, ears, and skin, and practicing the skills of creating an inner world. Exercise 9. Colors. Do this exercise in a place where feel comfortable. It could be at home, on the bus, on the street. Set a timer to 1 minute and put it in your field of vision. Now look and count how many colors and their variations you see. Count for a minute. Did your mind wander during this exercise? I know it's hard to concentrate for a minute, especially for the first time. To improve concentration, we will do a breathing exercise to calm the mind. Exercise 10. Calming the mind. Sit comfortably on the floor. It can be cross-legged or kneeling, sitting on your heels. Focus your mind on point 1. Inhale on a count to 10 heartbeats. Now exhale on a count of 10 and hold on a count of 3. Repeat 10 times. The purpose of the exercise is to empty the mind, focusing only on point 1. During the exercise, thoughts will come. If you lose count, pick up where you left off. If you keep counting but find yourself thinking about something, return your mind to point 1. With your mind calmer, we will return to the perception of the world. Exercise 11. Ways 1. Set a timer for 1 minute and keep it in your field of vision. Now look around you and count how many shapes you see. Continue until the 1 minute is over. Looking for shapes gives your mind something alive to focus on, so for most people this exercise becomes easier without allowing the mind to wander. For this exercise, the idea is just to notice exactly when you stop watching and dive into your inner world. With vision, we see the world, and we use images, in memory, to recreate it. In memory, there are two types of images, those we remember and those we create. Exercise 12. Visual reminder. Think of a room in your house, other than the one you are in. What color is the floor? Where are the doors and windows in this room? Where are the light sockets and sockets located? Exercise 13. Visual construction. What would a blue banana look like? And what would a transparent dog look like? These two exercises show the difference between the images we remember and the images we create. We will return to the subject of memory later. For now, we will focus on building images. Many people think they are not capable of creating images. Without realizing it, you have been visualizing a lot of the exercises done so far. So yes, you can create. Always keep practicing. Exercise 14. Shapes 2. Cut shapes out of cardboard and glue onto white cardstock. Feel free to use whatever colors and shapes you like, but if you want to use the classic shapes, circle, triangle and square, but include a diamond shape. If you want to use elemental colors, use a blue circle, a red triangle, a green square and a yellow diamond. Put one of these shapes in front of you. Make yourself comfortable. Use a breathing or energy exercise to ground in center. Look at the form, close your eyes and visualize the form. Open your eyes again and look at the shape, then close again and visualize the shape. Spend a few minutes on each shape. Do this exercise 3 times a week for 3 weeks. By the end of the 3 weeks doing this exercise, you will be confident to visualize any shape. Now switch to viewing objects. Exercise 15. Object. Locate a not too complex object, such as a bag or a cup. Look at him. Close your eyes and visualize it. Look at every curve of it, every detail of that glass, with its colors and material. Using your imagination, see it from other angles. If you can visualize the cup and modify it however you like, you have achieved an excellent degree in visualization skill. Exercise 16. Visualizing with open eyes. Close your eyes and visualize the glass. Open your eyes and continue to see the glass floating in front of you. Another type of open-eyed visualization is to visualize energy. We must visualize energy when we are in a ritual. The best way to start seeing the aura. This topic will be addressed in the next class. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, like, share and, if you can, consider supporting this channel so that our project can reach more people. Support links in the description.
Impasse Veni, Impasse